How's it going, everyone? We're going to be doing a long stream today. We're going to be doing a little bit of eco. We might play a few other things as well. We're going to be working on building a city. But just bear with me. You're not going to be able to hear me for a few minutes while I finish my phone call with my beautiful daughter. So I will be back with you guys on the mic here shortly. I will still be playing in the background, so you guys got something to watch as well. So just bear with me with the lack of comms for the moment. All right. All right. I'll be back with you guys soon. Hey, how's it going, Strollers? I said at the beginning of it, but I know you weren't here. I'm currently on the phone with my daughter, so there's not going to be really any commentary for a few minutes while I talk to her. So just bear with me, and I will be back shortly. We'll be back in just a moment. I just gotta go grab food from downstairs, and then I will be back on the mic. All right, we are back. I apologize. The wife had some food made, so I had to go down and go grab that real quick.
Blowjobs!
Well, that was on stream. Forgot about that one. Mr. Cheese, if you decide you end up wanting to hop into a VC, I am in VC right now. Today we're going to be working on building a city in eco without destroying the environment. And we'll see how this goes.
There you are. Sorry about that. I didn't even watching one of the previous videos.
Apparently my mic is picking you up like crazy through the stream.
Yeah, I can hear you duplicated as well. And it's probably from my mic. Sorry about that. Jesus. Sorry, I'm listening to myself being played back. I'm going to mute that so it doesn't start into this weird-ass loop.
That would be funny, though.
Yeah, in your
For some reason, I have you at like 200%. I don't know why.
All right. I was gonna say I do need to turn you up because you are way quieter than my thing. But that's my own settings, and I'll turn the volume in general down.
Savannah's actually watching the stream right now.
Is she? Aw, that's good to hear. How's she doing?
And she's saying hi. Hi, baby girl.
Hey, darling. I'm glad she's doing okay.
I told her mother that that I'm streaming on YouTube, so if she wants to watch, she's more than welcome to.
That is very cute.
And I'm playing a game that doesn't incite anger, so I shouldn't be cursing too much at that point.
Yeah, let's not. Not that it's any of my business, but I don't want to contribute to that. I'll just say. Yeah, lady doesn't need to hear any of that stuff.
I mean, she hears enough of it from me, but I don't need to add extra to it that's not necessary.
Oh. Yeah.
And I decided I wanted to play something a little bit more relaxing that's a little bit different, so decided to hop into Eco. Eco is a very relaxed game, but it has its moments where it's very stressful. Because you have to try to build up without destroying the environment.
Okay.
Every little thing you do can destroy the environment. Like if you overhunt an animal, it can go extinct. If you cut too many of a tree, that tree can go extinct. You can pollute the waters or whatever, pollute the airs, like all that stuff. This game was actually created to bring attention to environmental pollution.
Climate change and stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. Is it like, how close to like real stuff is it? Like settings wise, or is it like fully on point, or?
I honestly haven't gotten far enough to really have an opinion on how accurate it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because like you as an individual, at least in our world, would take a lot to. Well, you know how that works. But you could definitely make an impact. It's just a question of, and I don't know how much you're doing in the game, so I don't know how much it would impact without. Yeah.
So, Savannah's mom is asking who you are. That's Strollers. He's not actually playing with me. He's just in a VC with me, but that's Strollers.
Wow. Hello.
He was like, who is that playing with you? I recognize his voice.
Yeah, just me. Little old me.
Mr. Cheesy Tank.
Cheesy Tank. I'm cheesy. I'm smooth like Velveeta, but sharp like cheddar. Yeah. Let's see here.
Let's see. Trying to build a road over to the main mining site. It's easier to get the wheelbarrow back and forth. Yeah, this has like vehicles and all that kind of stuff too, so.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Eco, to be fair.
It's a good game. It's definitely one of those games not meant to be played solo though. Because it's very much actually geared towards running a server. Because it even has a whole government system where like you can build up poll stations and or like poll boxes or ballot boxes, sorry. And then people will actually vote on who they want to be in control of the government, and you actually have different abilities that you can do, like banning specific kinds of animals from being hunted because they're going extinct, or making different areas fucking considered like national forests or whatever you want to do. And you can also create contracts and pay people to do certain contracts, because there's different jobs and specializations in the game. I have it set to where I can have them all because I'm playing by myself. but typically you would limit it to like 1 or 2. So if somebody specializes in, I don't know, like carpentry, you can actually have a job that you need somebody to make certain things that are wood related for you because you're unable to do it yourself, which I think is very interesting. It's very much built around extreme cooperation between players.
Yeah, so there's a lot of community there, or sense, or a way for there to be community at least.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I like that. I think I like it.
Like, I do kind of wish that the graphics were a little bit less Minecraft. But
yeah,
overall,
yeah,
the game still doesn't look horrible. And I do wish that the different animals, some of them were more like an actual predator, or they'll actually attack you, like the cheetahs and the wolves and stuff. So you had some other stresses to worry about. Because right now, the only stress you have, I've removed, which is the meteor. And I removed it because I don't need the meteor coming down and blowing up my city. But so the meteor typically will drop down every 30 days. So you have 30 days to build up an infrastructure that can destroy the meteor without destroying the environment. In doing so, like you can build like anti-meteor turrets and all that kind of stuff. Oh, Dominique says hi.
Hello. Sorry, I was trying not to use people's names on,
well, her thing on YouTube is actually says her name, so.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, cool.
That's the only reason I'm using her actual name, because in YouTube it actually says her name.
Okay. Fair. Yeah, I don't know how many people are or not or are going to be watching, so I'm just reasonably cautious. I like to consider it. Maybe not.
No, honestly, if it didn't say her name in there, I wouldn't be referring to her by her name. But anybody that watches back the chat is going to see her name.
Okay. Fair. Well, either way. It's really cool that little Savannah is taking an interest in what you're doing.
Yes.
That's very cute.
Alright. So, I need to get a building built up. But I don't remember how to activate buildings, so I need to look it up. Give me 1 second. It's been so long since I played the game, I just don't remember stuff.
I get it. I get it. You're done. Yeah. This quest guy keeps talking to me. Does Freya do that too? Out of curiosity. In Conan Exiles, does Freya constantly message you like, "Hey, I'm ready. Hey, I'm ready. Hey, I'm ready"?
I'm not sure. I haven't had that issue.
I was just kind of curious because that's what I'm getting right now. I'm getting I am ready for you to come see me.
Oh, so
you should come see me.
I gotta make Hugh log.
Hewn stone. Let's see. Who am I taking?
I might have to build out of Adobe first because some things have changed. And you used to be able to make Hue logs in the workbench, but I guess now you need to use the carpenter bench. But the carpenter bench needs to be interior, like it's got to have a building built around it. So I can't build a building without the carpenter bench, but I can't use the carpenter bench without a building. But I guess you can make Adobe without any of that. So I guess I'm starting with Adobe.
Sounds like a bit of a pain.
A little bit. I'll need 80. We will start with 32. That gets us. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about it, Dominique. Honestly, not much that people are going to be able to do off of your name, so. As long as I don't mention where you're living and stuff like that, it's going to be pretty hard for people to get any information, so.
Said yeah, she doesn't know how to fix it. Funny about that stuff and try to be.
No, yeah, I normally don't say names, or I try my best not to.
Or whatever you call it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just a funny guy like that.
The game. Stop giving me tutorials. Care how this looks. This is just so I can start making actual hue logs. Literally just gonna build a dirt square. And then once I can make buildings, I will make a better looking.
Interesting. Forgot I did that.
There's my masonry table. Probably needs a building as well to be used. Looks like I need to make more adobe.
Nice.
Just leave the block right now. Through it. This game is trying to teach me how to do things I've already done. Like, hey, this is where you need to go to claim land. I've already claimed land.
Do you love that?
Really am. Or no, yeah, I've done 16 out of 16. Come on now. Guess let me unclaim and reclaim. So I guess Savannah's saying hi to me and you, and then she's also saying that Strollers is her friend.
Aw. That's so cute. She is such a little sweetheart. You had a good one there.
Alright, I got 4 walls and a ceiling. Let's see if that's enough. So, this, roll that. Do I really gotta own the plot that I'm putting this on? Okay. Yes, that leans a little bit here. Claim this. 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 And this. Go. Alright, now I should be able to move it into. Left click.
There we go.
Come on.
Dang it.
X. Okay. Alright, can I use this now? Really? It can't just be a basic room? Dagnabbit.
Here we go.
So I gotta increase the quality of the room, I guess?
Oh, that's interesting. The quality, of course. So why wouldn't you? Oh, that's it.
I don't know how I would increase the quality of it.
This is just
Maybe
a
if I
baby
replace
chair.
the floors with some more?
Oh.
Floors are currently just dirt, so... Let's see. I do apologize to anybody that might be be very familiar with this game. It's been a minute since I've played it, so... And when I did play it, I didn't play it very much. I think I have about 30 hours in the game, so... Let's see, did that increase the quality? Yes, it did. Okay. So I gotta replace the floor. I think I only need to replace one more piece. Try to make my beat here a little bit bigger.
Uh-oh. Relog. This game is great for relogging a lot. If you like to relog into games, log in and log out a lot, really long cutscenes, this is definitely the game.
Place
Not while
these
you're playing,
back
obviously.
here. Get the wheel here. Arrow. This hammer. Doobie. Way too much Adobe. It's okay. Alright, that should be enough. That's not enough, I don't know. Yeah, that's just barely enough.
Well, something's wrong with my inventory.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you for tuning in and letting Little Miss watch a little bit.
The little one taking off.
I just gotta go take a bath.
Ah, well, bath time's good. It's important to keep ourselves clean and taken care of and well groomed and to listen to our parents because they may not sound like it, but they know what they're doing.
Of course, I need... I guess a good thing I made a bunch of Adobe because I need to build another building for the research table so that way I can research the different skills. So that way I can freaking be able to do carpentry to be able to build the pieces I need to build actual wood buildings. So, time for another Adobe shack. I promise to anyone that might be watching this, I am much better builder than what this appears to be. I am just being lazy right now, and instead of trying to be fancy with the Adobe that I'm going to replace anyways, doing super basic stuff. Up a little space for the table. I've got to make more Adobe. Awesome. I guess the good thing I was collecting a ton of dirt.
Good thing you're collecting what?
A ton of dirt. I'm having
I was wondering about your big old dirt pile over there. It looked like a, interesting way to do it.
So, in this game, when you collect things, you have to, you can't just make things disappear or put it into a chest or something. You actually have to have proper storage for it. So, things can't just disappear in this game. So, when you're moving dirt around, you actually have to have a place to put it. And I was clearing the dirt cliff edge right next to where I was building. So that's why it all ended up in storage. And I'm glad I did it, because now I have a ton of dirt to use for this crappy Adobe material that I don't want to build out of. want to build out of actual wood and stuff like that. But it's gonna be a minute because all the benches I need require them to be indoors. And Adobe is the only material I got at the moment. I'm gonna need to get some more food here soon. I am almost out. That's the other thing with this that's a little bit different is each task you do requires a certain amount of calories. And if you run out of food, you can no longer do anything. So you have to keep up with food so that we can actually perform different tasks. Like, for example, me just setting down these Adobe building pieces. Every time I set it, it uses 9.5 calories. And, well, basically the only thing that doesn't use calories is actually. I understand why they did that, because if you run out of calories and you're not near your food, then you're kind of just stuck.
That is kind of interesting and kind of cool at the same time. I think I like it. It makes sense, you know.
Yeah, it's a very interesting game. I want to say Winkle is the one that turned me on to this game, because he was watching a video of somebody else play it and said that we should play it at some point.
Well, it seems like a kind of game you would normally enjoy, so seems like he pegged you pretty good.
When he liked the cooperative aspects of it and the having to watch the environment, that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like, this is one of those games that I could actually see Winkle wanting to run a server on. Kind of off topic from anything. Have you ever been to Sonic before?
Yeah.
So, are you a fan of their cherry limeades?
It's been a while, but I remember cherry limeades. Yeah.
So, Sprite came out with a new, well, I think it's new, thing called Chill. And it says cherry lime. When it's cold, it tastes exactly like a Sonic cherry limeade.
Really?
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. We
Cool.
saw it today and we decided to grab it because that's our favorite thing to get from Sonic. We don't really care about the food as much, but the cherry limeade is good. And we decided to get this to try it. It tastes very, very close. Alright, so am I going to be able to put a research table in?
Oh, have to be prepared. They're coming to kill me. Sorry, I'm doing the next Luffy quest. Okay, just approach the plant, huh? I got that. What's up, plant? Now what? What do you mean by begin the ritual? doesn't say what I'm supposed to do. Oh. He lied.
How dare he? I have to replace all this sand when I dig up the building. This building is extremely temporary. I'm really gonna need more Adobe. God damn it.
I'm fighting demons. Yay. The demon is
Oh, wait. What is unknown? God. It's empty plots.
Oh. Well, huh. Alufay starts at level 5. Okay.
Yeah, whenever you recruit any of the heroes, they will always start at level.
I'm trying to get him out of here, though. It's a little bit of a challenge because oh, are they both following me? They are both. I have 2 followers right now, and one is Lufay, and the other one is not. Like, if I just stay like this, isn't
So,
that
if you look at the info on it, it'll show that it has a temporary status right now, allowing it to be to follow you, while you still have another active follower. So it's a temporary thing, so that we've got enough time to get them back to base.
I wonder how much time it's good for.
I have no clue.
Watching them both go to work, and I think that they both have my bonus because I was wondering why he started off with 3,600 health or something like that, 3,100 health. So I was like, wow, that's really good. But now that it's just a temporary thing, I get it. And I'm kind of like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now I'm kind of like, well, that means he's probably at like 1,800 or something, or 1,500. Kind of like one of the relic hunters, you know, around that level. Oh shit. He is draining my. I'm gaining corruption while I'm. Oof. While I'm with him, or while I'm carrying him with me, I'm gaining corruption. So that's not what I wanted. We are gonna move quickly because I'm gaining corruption very quickly. Yeah, it's already taken like half of my bar already. So this is not a mess around and find out type of time. This is a get the F out of town time. Oh, this guy's base disappeared. Part of it did, at least. Yeah, because I went from 700 health down to 420, although it stopped at 420. So I think that's like about half of my health. So I'm no longer as worried. That's a key thing to note, though. It says heavy corruption. I noticed I have heavy corruption. Yeah, I was not looking forward to that. That's what will happen to my stats with this. Heavy corruption, max health, just cooling temperature down. That I can deal with. All right, cool. No, I'm not as worried. Although during PvP, this is probably not a good time to have stuff set up like this, you know? So you fully have Freya now?
No, not yet. I gotta go up to the volcano to do the next part of her mission.
Ah, okay.
I don't have the
So she's a
armor
little-
to get that yet, so
I do. I have a helmet.
I
You
have
borrow
good
it.
armor, but I need cold resistant armor to get there, and then once I'm there, I need heat resistant armor to survive while I'm in there.
So I have my helmet gives a plus. So my helmet, just adding my helmet on gives me a total of 6 points to cold resistance.
Yeah, that'll help me on the way
I'll
up there,
borrow
but not
that.
while I'm there.
Huh?
That'll help me get there, but not while I'm up there.
Well, that's why you borrow Cody's shield. Cody's shield gives him a bunch of resistance to heat. Two of them together, you basically got a total of like 6 points across the board for both heat and cold.
Yeah.
Right? I think. Pretty sure.
Well, I'm probably gonna have Winkle come with me up there as well because I'm gonna need the additional help on there because the guys that you gotta fight while you're up there are pretty freaking tough, and I don't know 100% that I will survive it solo with one follower.
Yeah.
And I'd rather not lose the first female bearer that's actually decent that I've come across.
I understand.
What's this at now? I think I have to replace the entire floor in here to get the quality of the room up high enough.
We went to a thing last night. Yesterday, we went to one of the dungeons and he died, lost all his stuff.
Ooh. What dungeon though? Was it the Warmaker?
No, it wasn't. It was one where there's a timer to get out. And as soon as you defeat the boss, the place starts filling up with smoke that gives you corruption, and you have like 2 minutes to get out. Literally. And I just rushed for the exit, and he was trying to find something, so. And so the corruption killed him.
Damn.
And he lost all his gear. Yeah. So he may need new gear. If I knew what it was.
Did he lose his follower too?
No, his follower was okay. Just the gear.
Okay. Good, because Abrams was wearing Godbreaker, so.
Yes, and he has the new Mistborn shield too. So that's it. That's a food for thought. Yeah, Mistborn has like 60,000 durability or something silly. Wait, where did Lufay go? Shoot, I lost one of my stand guard right there. I lost Lufay. Already.
Oh, wait.
Let me see if I can find him on the map. Alright, so where is Lufay? There he is. He's right below me. Okay, cool. He stopped following me at like the funniest spot. Like right outside my elevator.
We get annoyed with Winkle's follower, Abrams, because whenever we go into the Warmaker, there's like a 50-50 chance he's going to bug out. We have to leave the dungeon and go back in and potentially have to do it a couple times before it finally works.
What?
Mostly
Well, how
when
does
we're
he bug out?
leaving the dungeon, but it happened to us last time we were playing on the way into.
Well, how does he bug out?
He just doesn't exist inside the dungeon.
Oh, that is a problem.
Yeah, especially when
Have you guys
part of the reason why we actually decent.
have you guys tried running farther into the dungeon to see if he just pops up?
So Winkle had ran down into the dungeon because he didn't realize Abrams wasn't following him, and I was like, "Hey, where's Abrams?" He ran back and saw that he wasn't there, so we had to leave and go back in there.
Okay. By the way, I know how to get a ton of hero hearts now. I'm sure you already know, though.
Hero hearts? Oh, yeah.
Heart of a hero. And I have a monkey, not a silverback, but a regular one. Nordheim held hearts, though I still don't. I haven't really looked for them either.
They're up
Those are
north.
quests.
You have to do them, or you have to kill the people in the area that I'm in.
So without
That's
my
how you get the
health-
Yeti.
Well, my health Luffy is sitting at how much? How much health?
I'm waiting to go down and turn in the hearts until I've got probably a good like 10 of them saved up.
Yeah.
I've got 2 right now.
Yeah, but they have an expiration date, man. Where are you saving?
Not the Nordheimer ones, too. The Nordheimer, the Heart of a Nordheimer or whatever, does not have an expiration.
Oh, so nice.
I think the Heart of the Hero is actually able to be used for other stuff other than trying to get the boon. So that would be why it has an expiration. The Heart of the Nordheimer has no other use other than to get the boon.
Okay. Yeah, even the heart of the one you get, the faint heart or whatever it is, also has an expiration as well. And that's like 10 minutes. The Heart of a Hero has a 40-minute cooldown. The Nordheimer one not having a cooldown is kind of cool. I need to find those because the Yeti I'd really like to have.
Well, when I go up there with 10, if I end up getting 2 boons, I'll give you the second boon. I've got claims on the first one.
Oh yeah, of course, man. Just let me be the one to put it out. Make it mine. If that makes sense. I don't want to, obviously, unless you just feel funny about it.
Well, it doesn't matter who puts it out, because it's not owned by the individual, it's owned by the clan.
I know. I just like to do it. Weird. I'm wired. Yuck. Yeah.
Alright, so what were the 2 professions I did? I wanted to
I'm gonna remove my corruption here if I can.
So I
Where's
wanted
the
to
dancers?
make.
There we go. Dancer, dance for me. Here we go. There goes my corruption. Slowly
I
but
need
surely.
basic engineering and carpentry.
I'm going to gain corruption here in a second, too, because I'm about to cast the magma spell.
So I need
And,
2
try to
dendrology
kill
and
a,
2 geology.
one of the apes with it. Just not sure how much damage it's going to do to me and my follower because it's PvP time. So I'm sort of like, should I?
This really
I mean-
requires hewn logs. So I need carpentry. But that requires the dendrology as well. How do I get hewn logs then?
Oh, there we go. I think I've removed all the corruption.
Oh, there it is. Okay. I need the basic, not the advanced.
She's still down there? Did I go all the way down, just come back up and leave her down there still? I did. I'm smart.
So I need 2 for that. 2 for that, so I need to make 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Start project. You don't have logging 1. Okay, so I need logging 1 in order to make that. Yeah, this is
Is she
ridiculous.
level 4? This girl's level 4 and she's got 2,085 health.
That requires
Doesn't
mining.
matter.
I need logging and
She's got more
mining.
health than Lufedo, so I'm kind of like, But I'm leveling her a little bit first, so she is one of the treasure hunters. I know they're not like end game, but they're pretty close. Or they're supposed to be.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I can't remember how to access those,
I
though.
do want to run Lufedo too.
Backpack, switch chest, economy viewer, graphs, government, tech tree visualizer. It might be tech
I
tree.
should use one of my satchels, but I still think it's worth
Is
doing.
it? Maybe not.
I'm gonna turn her to passive. Oh, bad time. Of course, now is when the Night Stalker dude comes out.
So I gotta level up my mining, I guess? I don't freaking know.
Alright. So, do I summon molten magma? Or do I gust of air or person bridge? We're gonna do magma. Oh. It just did a circle around me. That's cool. Oh, so this is basically the idea is that I have them near me. Let me see if I can entice him into it. Oh no, please, not that. And then I will. Wow. Well, it is damaging him, it's just not much, you know what I mean? See what happens if I do an on cast here. He's like kind of stuck here. I don't have enough. I've already used all my reagents. But it is slowly killing him, and just slow is the word for it.
So I have no freaking clue how I'm actually supposed to level this stuff. A lot of stuff in this game has changed since I last played it.
Yeah.
It's like you used to not have to have the carpentry skill just to make hewn logs. You used to be able to just do it right away. I feel like a complete noob, but I'm playing a game that I used to actually know how to do stuff on.
Yeah. I understand that. That's how I felt about Conan when I came back on. I went from being, and I had a lot of knowledge on it, like I did. At least I feel like I did.
We
So
both
sure.
did. Even coming back,
Yeah.
I still had to relearn some things.
Yeah, I had to relearn a ton of stuff. It was one of those things where I was like, yeah, I think I played the game before. Now I remember it all, obviously. It took a minute.
I just think it's funny when Winkle is like trying to tell me how to do something. I'm like, didn't you forget? I've actually played this game more than you.
Yeah. I think I'm there with you on that, but I don't know.
That's why, like, when it comes to you, I only tell you how to do something if you're asking.
Yeah, well, and to be honest with you, once you tell me, sometimes I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, no, you've done that a few times where you're like, how do I do this again? And I tell you, like, you'll be like, oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Alright, app. I don't remember how to do this crap. So I gotta have logging in order to do this, which was this like star thing that you used to press on the heads up, but I don't see the star. This is showing my inventory. Economy viewer, tech tree visualizer, which didn't help me. Backpack, government, objectives. Yeah, that's not it. Well, by the way, I will say this too, since I'm on stream where people can watch. If anybody's ever interested in potentially joining in while I'm playing, especially since it's a very cooperative game, if you go to the channel description, you'll see an invite link to the Discord, and if you go in there, you can actually request to join, and I'll talk to you outside of stream just to see what you're looking to do and stuff like that, and potentially start pulling some viewers into play as well. Yeah, I might as well put that out there.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
Pretty much any game that you see us playing, if it's a multiplayer game, I'm usually down to allow viewers to join.
I don't know if I should. This is smart. I'm taking a level 4 thrall with me and my PvP gear, which is weak, into the unnamed city. Does that sound like a good idea? I just don't know. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm like wearing medium non-perfected armor. Although to be fair, I could probably do perfected armor and I'd be fine, you know?
I was hoping that the Ecopedia would be able to actually tell me what I'm trying to find out, so I'd rather not have to Google it, but looking like I'm gonna have to do another Google search. Skills. Citizen skills.
I will say these weapons are hitting like wet noodles against skeletons. They're stabby weapons. Non-legendary, all that. Jeez. Although they're not doing anything to me really either because they're skeletons. My God, would you leave me alone? I can't get away from them because every single time I start to move, they stab me in the back again, which takes me out of sprint and everything. I swear, I really, really dislike these skeletons. They are obnoxious when there's like 10 of them. One down, 5 to go. Would you guys just frick off? Sorry, I'm trying to watch my language.
You're good. Little one's not watching.
Oh, well then fuck these guys, man.
He's laying down for bed, so.
Sorry, I just didn't want to swear in front of her. I didn't want there to be a moment where you're like, it is your fault that she says fuck all the time. You know what I mean?
Oh, she hears it from me all the time. She understands that curse words are for adults only.
Yeah, but you know, that doesn't stop people from blaming other people.
Yeah,
Just saying.
some people have different thoughts on it, but me personally, I'm the type of person where I feel that it is better for them to be exposed to it because it's not so taboo at that point, as long as
Yeah.
they have the understanding that that is for adults only. Like Ethan hears me swear all the time, and he doesn't swear at all because he knows that it's not okay.
Yeah.
He slipped once. Called him out.
Well, yeah, I'm sure that's the least of what happened. Usually those conversations start with, "But I hear you say it all the time,"
He
kind of
actually
stuff.
did
And that,
not try to pull that with us
oh,
because I'd already had that conversation with him that he may hear me swearing, but it doesn't mean that he can. That only adults
he's a
can.
smart boy. He is.
All right, so I am going to be putting stream on break for a minute. I'm gonna call my daughter and tell her good night. So I'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes. So you get to hear Cheese's beautiful voice while I'm gone.
There you go. There's my contribution to the stream.
All right, I'll be back in just a minute.
Yeah, so I am not playing Eco. I am playing a different game. I'm playing Conan Exiles, which is not being streamed right now. So Conan Exiles is sort of like a survival / base building game with other people on the server. So it has PvP. It's interesting because it's the only game that I've seen that has what's called PvP conflict, or where there's times where certain things happen. So if you're on a PvP server, you can't attack another person's base unless it's during certain times. And if you're on a PvP conflict server, there is no PvP except for between certain hours every day, which is kind of interesting and unique. And they, even on the PvP conflict server, when PvP is enabled, you still can't damage their base. So you have to kind of catch them outside of it. But it allows for you to be able to do things like, like some servers have like little arenas and stuff like that where you can do PvP, but people don't usually PvP as much throughout the server. Although of course you'll get people that will do it. That's sort of how games work. So yeah. And that's what I'm doing, making an absolute train wreck of. That is, if you can actually hear me in the first place. I'm not sure. So I'm not on his mic unless he has the audio being shared across. That would make sense. So I'm fighting a boss right now in probably starter gear, I guess. So I don't want to lose anything good. So I'm using hardened metal if you've ever played it before. Hardened metal weapons with just regular medium armor. Not perfected or anything. I got a level 4 thrall, so maybe not the best idea to go boss hunting with, but I'm only in the Undercity, which is not all that tough. And I do have a thrall build, so makes somewhat of a difference. I feel like they dialed back the health on all the bosses, as well as everything else. With this latest patch, this guy's only got 6,700 health, so it does take a second to kill him, but he's a lot easier to kill if you're not being dumb. But all the thralls and everything, I think, have lost health as well, including me. Alright, and there goes that guy. He dropped a few things of note. Mostly hardened leather and a few other things. Ooh, that's actually a nice purple lotus orb. Did not expect that. They normally do not drop that. Not that that's hugely amazing or anything. And elixir. I don't even know what that is. That's interesting. Well, that's one dead boss. So one of the reasons why I'm in here is because they have these things called fragments of power. And in this game, one of the things is you have to be careful where you put your skill points. And you have two different kinds. One is for your attributes. The other one is for your knowledge. Knowledge gives you the like recipes per se to make something. And you don't have anywhere near enough to cover the spectrum of everything. However, while defeating bosses, you can find these things called fragments of power. And the fragments of power, there's two things you can do with them. You can either consume them, and when consumed, they will give you 10 knowledge points each. So this allows you to learn more skills than you normally would be able to, that sort of thing. And then outside of that, sorry, I'm fighting a few skeletons here. And then outside of that, you could also take those fragments, and there is a place in the Undercity called the Archives. And in the Archives, you could go ahead and use those fragments to learn new skills. Right? Knowledge is the knowledge items that basically aren't available through regular gameplay for the most part. Right? So maybe there's like a special piece of furniture or a spell or that sort of thing. So I think they're spells, but basically give you a scroll to learn these things. So I am farming these to try to increase my player's ability to do things. I guess that's the idea. Works out okay. Is that a hardened brick? It's a regular brick. Mm. But this is a game I've been stuck on for a few weeks now. It's a good game. Seem to enjoy it. And I play it with Smoke and Winkle most of the time. We're all in the same group, but we built in two separate areas. So I'm in the jungle, and they are the northern parts of the desert, starting to stretch up towards the snowy lands. Not quite in the snowy lands, but they're getting there. And I do have a base near them, but it's just a little thing. And of course, we share things back and forth as needed, but I'm trying to make a giant base. Well, not giant, but one that has everything I need in a good fashion. And I think Smoke is trying to do something very similar. I think his base is about 3 times the size of mine. I already just throw a gas out there. Since it's PvP time, one of the issues is that I do damage my follower when I swing. So I have to be careful, and my follower will damage me as well. So a lot of the times I'll just step back and let my follower kill something if it's weak enough. That way I'm not messing her up. That sort of thing. Right now I'm going to go kill the baby dragons as well as a number of the treasure seekers. Because I'm on a mission to try to level this character or this thrall up so I can see what her abilities are, how good she gets, that sort of thing. Doing a sort of comparison, trying to be agnostic about the additional abilities, because those are obviously configurable. There we go. Just leveled up again. And that put her at level 7 with 2,883 hit points as a follower. So Not that any of this means anything when you're expecting to watch a game called Eco, where you play with dirt piles. And
I am back.
welcome back. I think I successfully put everybody to sleep, if anybody is actually on.
Probably. I was listening to it. I'm like, he's giving them like a whole rundown on Conan.
Well, I didn't know what else to do to keep it busy, but I was like, this is not what you want to hear because you came for something else, but that's all I got for you right now.
It's all good.
Yeah, what was that, or, go into the other stuff. Since this is what I was doing, I figured I'd talk about that.
No, it's all good. So, that's right. I need to figure out how to access the skills page. As I throw my vape to the ground.
Do it. Fuck that vape. Sorry. Well, don't. It sounds kind of like a weird thing to do, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, that would be a bad experience.
Yeah, it would. It would be a very bad experience. I would laugh, though. I mean, if that makes you feel any better.
Alright, so let's do a good old Google search since the game is not being helpful.
I don't think my thrall is high enough level right now to be able to actually fight some of the stronger bosses in here. But it's not like they're hard to fight. Like, I came here with Winkle and walked him through the whole of the Undercity, and we just, like, walked through everything. But he had 2 thralls, and I had my thrall, and him and I, and it was like we weren't even fighting bosses. Not that it's very difficult to begin with, because I can solo all of them, but I usually just need to make sure I've got the right equipment and right thrall, and right now I do not have the right equipment, I can guarantee that. So, there's that. Kill the baby.
Access skill tree then, I guess.
Yeah, we were fighting a fire-breathing dragon yesterday, though. And it was rough, because it was beating the shit out of us. Yeah, my follower is not going to make this. We got to get the heck out of here. He, went after her, hit her once, and it was
Oh, that's why I can't see it yet, because apparently you have to complete the tutorial before you can actually access the skills page.
Oh.
I don't know how you would skip the tutorial. I know how to do this 90% of what it's telling me to do.
Okay, that's it. We're done.
Ah, there we go. That's the skip. Skip all tutorials. There we go.
Ooh.
Ah, now I see it. This is what I was looking for.
I see what he's doing. The blueprint? Or a stone hatchet?
Alright, so I need... Which one was the one that I needed first? I think I need logging first. What do I need for geology? That I need mining still. So, let's click on this. There's the mining. So I will start with the logging. Or now, yes. Alright, so now I have logging, which means that I should be able to make the 4 dendrology papers. So that's going now. I need to find food now. I guess for now I'll just collect some pineapples.
That's definitely food. For now, you'll just eat pineapples. Is this like a pineapple on pizza thing? Can you make pizza in the game? Can you make pizza and put pineapple on it in the game?
Wait, why isn't it letting me collect any of the pineapples? What the hell?
Well, not everybody. Not everybody likes pineapple on pizza. That's something you got to remember. It's important.
I would kill a creature, but I can't even do that. I should probably stop sprinting because I'm using calories to do that. I'm almost out of calories.
So that's not something I'm sure I like. I think it's kind of cool. It's an interesting mechanic and way to put that together.
Well, you're still able to move, and like you can gather plants and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just every other action requires calories, which including even crafting things. So you actually have to like give calories to it to craft, which I think is interesting. I like the mechanic. It's less annoying than some other mechanics that I've dealt with, like for example the vitamin system on Atlas. I hated that. Having to have a balanced diet the entire time, and if you have too much of one or not enough of another, you actually start taking damage. I hated that. I absolutely hated that.
That's something I did not enjoy.
With this, if you run out of calories, you don't start taking damage.
Yeah, it had like those 3 bars you had to constantly have filled to the right levels. Just like this, so obnoxious.
Yeah, vitamin A, B, C, and D. And there was very specific things that would give you to different ones, and then once you were later on, you can make certain ones that would add to all 4. But it was super late game. It was just annoying.
However, and I'd like to point this out: the ship combat, or well, the ships in general, were just really cool.
Oh yeah, the game was still a lot of fun. Besides the fucking the actual like glitches and bugs with the game, but the game overall was very, very fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sort of bothered me a little bit. Just a hair here and there, like a lot.
Right, so I can make. Oh, there's the arrows. Okay. So I can make a bow. I've got plant fibers. Why is it saying I don't have plant fibers? I know I have plant fibers. Huh. What happened to my plant fibers? This is weird. It won't let me collect anything. Am I like bugged at the moment? Because normally all these plants I can collect.
Is the game fully released or is it in early access?
Not sure, honestly. I think the game's fully released. Let's see here. Nope, it is early access.
Huh.
Like 90% of games nowadays.
Yeah, I was gonna say not that that's really an excuse, but curious. I mean, how long has it been in early access?
Since 2018.
I mean, come on, really? We should have rules somewhere. Like, for instance, I can only call something new for a certain amount of time before I'm no longer able to call it new from a legal perspective, right? So I can't market something as being new that's been out there for like 10 years. Because it's not new. That's a lie. You know, it's marketing at its finest.
Can I make like a fishing rod or something? I need to get food somehow. No, I need plant fibers for that. I don't understand what happened to my plant fibers. I had plant fibers. I'm about to get very, very annoyed. Yeah, it'll still let me interact with like trees and stuff.
I feel like I would be really annoyed as well.
I think I have enough calories to cut down this tree, and oh wait, no, you don't get plant fibers from that. You get wood pulp. I might end up needing to reload. It's either that or these pineapples are just not fully grown yet.
That's always a good default action to try out, you know, reload. Reload. Nice try. Let's just eat it.
I'm gonna look for something that I know I haven't collected food-wise yet, and if I still can't collect it, then I know I'm bugged. It's like even using the machete, I'm not able to hit anything. I thought I remember using the machete to kill animals before. Yeah, I'm gonna try reloading.
Oh. My God.
Oh, that's kind of cool. This game, so Eco actually has Twitch integration in it, which I might end up looking into doing that and just dual streaming to Twitch. Because you can link to Twitch to allow your viewers to participate in elections, view ecosystem graphs, and more using our custom Eco extension. Once linked and enabled, the integration will be active when you connect to a Twitch-enabled Eco server. So it'll allow my viewers to actually vote and stuff like that.
Okay.
Which is kind of cool.
Oh, I stopped by the base today or yesterday where you can buy stuff in this other game. Exile Conan. And he's got some really reasonable prices, man. You can spend what are they, all blues or something like that, which is the coin currency that can't really be spent on much else. I'm sure there's another use for it, but I can get anywhere from a berserker to, you know, tier 4 thralls. And it's funny because the dancers, right? He says tier 4 dancers for sale. If you want a female one, it's 300. If you want a male one, it's 30.
Definitely doesn't tell you that everybody wants a female entertainer.
Yeah, I know. It's actually great because he actually has a list of all of the thralls he has, and he has like one of the everything. He's got a new player package too, so if you're under level 30, you get a star metal weapon, you get a mount, you get all these different things, right? Which is really cool for new players. I think that's pretty neat.
Yeah. Now the community on that server is great. Like obviously there's a few bad eggs in there, but for the most part the community is pretty good.
Well, you get bad eggs everywhere you go. You know, it's a question of what do you do about it when you encounter them? Me, I like to make fun of them online until they cry or, you know, try to stop me.
Yeah.
It can usually be annoying enough that it works, which is nice.
I am going to relog because I am stuck.
Yeah. That's what you get for trying to be cool. See, this is what happens to all those cool boys and girls. I don't want to be one of those cool people. Did he really fall from the sky? He did. He fell like right on top of me. We'll say my followers leveling up at a decent clip. Kill some children. So it sounds like you and Dominique are getting along a little bit better, which is good.
For now.
Well, I mean, nothing lasts forever.
I think she's finally realizing that it's better for us to cooperate versus fighting.
I do hope that you guys end up. Yeah, Savannah's going to be happy about that. Yeah, little ones are always important. Always, always, always important.
I forgot to post in the Discord that I'm live right now, so made an announcement that I was going to go live at 7, but
yeah, I saw that and I checked my time and I was like, oh, he's live, cool. So I just hop on, trying to support you.
yeah, I was like a minute or two late on it, but it is what it is.
It's all right.
I am streaming till like 3 in the morning, so.
Are you? That's a very long stream, bro. Oh, talk to Deb today.
Yeah, I was bugged. I can now collect stuff. Let's see, can I kill the cheetah? I cannot kill the cheetah. This dude is running away from me.
Okay, this is interesting. Level 8, 23 natural points in vitality.
I'm able to get my plant fibers now too.
That's why these guys are supposed to be so good, is because how many points they get in these things. Alright, maybe I should kill the boss one last time and head out. See why they're having issues.
Like, I will say this game does have the balanced diet system, but it's a little different. Basically, the more balanced your diet is, the more of an XP boost you get.
Okay.
That I don't mind, because it's not like I have to have a balanced diet. It's just, if I choose to, I do get a benefit from it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright, let me make... Hopefully I got enough calories to be able to do this. I'm gonna make a bow. And then after the bow is done, I'm gonna make some arrows. And I'm gonna try to kill something, because the meat, especially after you cook it, does the best for calories. Versus just eating some pineapples.
Pineapples. Pineapples are good, but, you know. Worst chest in the game. Oh, are we kicking this guy's ass?
I'm gonna drop that off there. This in my inventory. Alright, let's see if we can kill something. Since apparently I can't do it with a freaking machete.
Oof,
Okay, I
just stabbed my
think the
follower.
cheetah is dead.
All right, I'm not doing my follower any favors. We're getting out of here. I thought I was helping, and then I stabbed my follower like 4 times in a row and realized that maybe my follower doesn't want to be in my team right now. For good reason, you know? Like, if I were my follower, I'd be like, bro, stop helping. Just stop.
Yeah, especially during PvP, that could be pretty detrimental.
That's exactly what it is, too. So I'm kind of like, well, maybe I should give it a bit of a rest. Is this guy seriously following me all the way across the map? I mean, I will drop down. Yep, here we go. Okay, I'm going to drop down. There we go. You want to drop down, buddy? Just straight down. Go on. I slid. You can just jump. He'll probably fucking teleport if I don't get out of here. He has that ability. Okay, I think we're good. But yeah, he was fucking my follower up now. Not good. Not cool, bro. You know. I thought this area had a relic. Oh, I don't see it though.
But yeah, my main goal in this game right now is I want to build a city, but I want to have as minimal impact on the environment as possible.
Okay.
We'll see how possible that is.
Then eventually a meteor is going to come crashing down and everyone will die in a horrible fire.
I have the meteor turned off.
Oh, okay. So, no, that's not going to happen then. Cool. I was sort of anticipating your end game there. Alright.
Really? This cheetah did like the ultimate way to avoid me doing extra damage to it. It shoved its head into a freaking wall. So I couldn't crit it anymore.
It's fucking great.
It's like, oh, you want to kill me? Well, have fun.
Good luck, buddy.
I just gotta be careful. I don't want to kill too many cheetahs because I don't want to make them go extinct.
Understandable. I didn't know you could single-handedly, though, make an entire species go extinct.
If I'm just solely hunting the cheetahs and cheetahs only, I can, yeah.
Really? Huh. You must get up very early in the morning.
Obviously, well, the world on this game is much smaller than Earth.
Yes, that would make sense. Still.
Granted, I did go with the maximum size, but I think the maximum size said it was like 2 kilometers squared or something like that.
Well, that's not that big, so yeah.
Yeah.
Very small map. I'm trying to compare.
Alright. I got some extra food. I need to try to get one more star so that way I can spec into the specialties that I need to do. So, real quick, I am going to grab this torch because I think I actually have to put the torch on this. Storage. Yeah, that's cool. So you can actually, so the wall torches, I don't see really many other games do this, but when you put it down, it's just the bracket, and you actually have to put a torch in it. In that torch, the torch has a certain amount of burn time.
It's kind of cool. Yeah, I've noticed every game kind of has its own little niche thing that it does, but it's never something that's like really impactful. You know what I mean? It's just like
With most
quality.
games, yeah. There is some games that have some pretty impactful features, but most games, yeah, it's very minimal things. Which would be nice if more games had some pretty impactful stuff, but and I'm gonna end up needing the machete again so I can cut out that. I don't want another tree growing where I cut a tree down. Now that I have some food, I can go ahead and continue working on trying to get this road all the way to my mining site. These large trees take so freaking long to cut down. Which tomorrow, depending on Winkle, there's a potential we might go ahead and do a continuation on the RE5 stream because Winkle's been bugging the hell out of me for us to finish that up. So he really wants to finish it. We're on like the last chapter or two of the story, so.
RE5 or RE5.
RE, Resident Evil.
Ah, Resident Evil. I forgot you guys were doing that before.
Yeah, I was having some difficulties with the game loading, so I kind of I got annoyed with it, so I haven't touched it in a little while. But I'm going to spend a little bit of time before the stream to get it working properly. Because when I would pop up the stream, my frames for no reason would drop down to like 5-10 frames when before I was running the game just fine.
That's not a good thing. Alright. On my way to turn my fragments of power into.
I need to empty my wheelbarrow.
Spells or scrolls or whatever the heck. Those things. On my way to the archives.
I am running out of inventory. I'm gonna have to make another inventory.
Do you need to get more items, or do you need
Stockpiles. So these big storages that I have that have all these products in them, those are stockpiles. That's how you store things. And I'm running out of space in them because of all the dirt and shit that I have in them.
That makes sense.
Alright.
feel like having a really powerful performer in this game would be good, because then you could, put your guys on pause, go hear your corruption,
Yeah. No, that's actually something I used to do.
I haven't found it. Well, actually, I did find a throw that was worth it. But it was a dude, and it's not into that. Even though he had 2,000 health without being a follower. It was so tempting to keep him, but I just, pass.
Oh, we know you want a male dancer. It's okay.
Oh, just felt like it wasn't my day. That's all. Or maybe I don't know. It's one of those two. I gotta figure that out, because that would mean it's not my day every day.
1, 2, 3, 4. Do I want to make this go up and then back down, or do I just want to carve it out? So this goes down by 2, so I'd have to go up by 2 and then down by 2. I might just carve it out. It's gonna take a lot of time, but
you can sell things to those people at that location as well. I don't know if you ever saw it, but yeah.
No, yeah, I saw.
Rolls and stuff like that. Okay, I wasn't sure if you'd gotten that far or not. Must be at the wrong archive. This one.
Use wrong thing. How do I repair this? I don't know if I can repair my shovel. I'll just make a new one. I'm sure that I'll figure that out later.
So I also picked up the waypoint southeast. Oh, the dungeon that we did was in the same area that you go to learn golems and sorcery, or get sorcery stuff. Mekamos, Aspire.
This part's probably going to be pretty boring to watch, but if this was a video, I would edit this part out, but you guys are going to be watching me dig for the next probably like 20 minutes.
Ooh, what are you digging for, though? Dirt? I mean,
I'm trying to make a pathway to the mining spot. It'd be faster if I would go up and then back down, but it's not that far, so I'd rather just carve through. Because I'm trying to keep in mind vehicles, so...
I mean, it could be worse. They could be watching me fall asleep during the PvP time on his own. Just waiting for someone to walk up and stab me. It could be. I mean, that could be a thing, right?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't done it before. You get tired.
I mean, you are 99 years old.
We need naps. Yeah, the second time legal. died last night, it was because he was fighting the NPCs and lost whatever it is.
Nice.
Yeah, because they're supposed to be guarding the sorcery area and the Gallimary and stuff. And they're friendly, but all his guys were set to attack on sight. So they'd attack, and then he'd start getting attacked, and then he'd die. No, it was bad, man. Oh, crap. Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I'll go up by 1. It'll be a little bit less digging. I don't want to spend the next however long it's going to take me to dig through this to fully dig it out. So, is this 4? Yeah, that's 4. That's perfect. I have plenty of dirt, so I can make another 15 dirt ramps.
Dirt ramp sounds like so much fun.
Start project, work. There we go.
What do I
And I
not
had
need?
enough dirt in there to do that. I need to kill another animal because I'm almost out of... If I actually had the bow selected. Am I gonna miss every shot? Yup.
Well done, sir. Well done. Something that's very difficult to do. Missing every shot.
Luckily,
Makes me
these
feel
animals
good.
do not have a lot of health. If they had a lot of health, I'd be screwed.
Yeah.
This bow is only doing 1 damage. God damn it.
Yeah, I suggest an upgrade to anything.
Yeah, but the 1 damage when they don't have a lot of health to begin with isn't too bad. It's like 5 arrows to like 5 or 6 arrows to kill a cheetah. And they don't come and attack you, they just try to run away. So
Shit. Sorry, there's the biggest dragon in the area just aggroed, and my guy decided that it was time to show up for work. And she's not up to the task. And I know that. I'm like, come on. Return. Yeah, if she dies, I can always get another. She's not like she's a named thrall. She's just a T4 thrall. It's just, yeah. She's not there yet. And she's wearing, okay armor. It gives her like 793 defense. Not enough. What is her threat at, anyways? 19. Well, I give her another 20. That's 39. That's not enough. Ugh. She's so squishy. She's so squishy. She's like a little ball of clay. You can poke it. Hmm. This guy's got a horn. I've got 2 horns in the game now.
You need the horns for the heavy armor helmets.
No, I mean, like you blow on them and they make noise. I have 2
Oh.
different ones, like a jade one and a regular one.
Sounds fancy.
The sound carries. I also have a gong. Yeah, it's super fancy. I feel like my neighbors appreciate me because sometimes I just randomly hit the button. Like, yay, I have a gong. Isn't that cool? Everybody like that. I think that's cool, right? Yeah, no. Like, positive they don't. I think my follower is up to fighting the Black Rhino. It is a boss. Huh. Let's see. It's a 3-skull boss, but it's a rhino, so it's not like you can do much more than turn and you sort it out. Although my follower is not smart enough to get out of the way. I mean, we're killing it, but it is screwing the follower up a bit. Oh, and of course, this is the perfect time for the damn werewolf to come. You know, that midnight werewolf?
The were hyena.
Yeah, is it a hyena?
Yes.
That makes sense.
If you skin it after you kill it, you get hyena fur or pelt or whatever.
There is a main dungeon that's out here, the new one, right? Where you've got the glowing light. And the guy that's in charge of that talks about how his kin, and he looks like that, right? Was corrupted and came here, sort of thing. And so I think that's who that's supposed to be. Don't know for sure. I am just not doing enough damage here. Come on, girly girl. We're running.
Alright, this is a little bit better. This isn't going to take me so long to dig now. Now, instead of digging 2 layers, I'm only digging 1 layer.
Oh my god, she made it. She ran in time. She's got like a 5th health. It's not quite enough. She's missing a bit more. She should. No, don't drink a potion when you're almost full and you're not in a fight. What a waste. I blame somebody. Come on, quit running after shit. Huh. I'm like, I must have passed my base. And I did. Come here. She still has some. There we go. I literally ran by my own base, not recognizing it.
Nice.
Oh no, I mean I'm like on top of it, bro. Like totally on top of it. I mean, you would be impressed with how amazing I am doing.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, dude. Totally.
I need to make more arrows.
That was weird. I put food in here that was in my inventory to cook. Clicked the button to cook it. So I put in 40 meat, right? I clicked the button to cook it, and it gave me 60, instantly gave me 60 putrid meat, and then 10 cooked meat. And it instantly turned itself off. It like insta-cooked some of it and then expired 90%. I can't even begin to figure out what just happened, bro. Like, genuinely. A little confused. Must be honest. Just a hair. It's okay, though. This is where I have... Oh, yeah, I got my top 2 fighters in this place. Which is interesting because this is not my main base at all.
Was in the middle of hunting and ran out of fucking stamina.
That's shit.
Or not stamina, but
I know.
calories.
Thing, yeah.
There's gotta be a pineapple around here somewhere that I can collect and eat. There we go. 2 pineapples. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if I didn't keep missing my shots.
That's a thing.
There's 1. There we go. Oh, that last one was a crit, too.
Very nice. Congratulations. You scored a critical hit, sir. Very well.
Oh, I was hoping I could kill a fish with the arrow, but I guess you can't.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. How much char do I have? Ooh, that's pretty.
That's nice. I was trying to kill an alligator and it went under the water, and apparently you can't use the bow when you're in the water.
Oof. That sounds like it kind of sucks. Just being honest. I'm about to upgrade the sandstone base today. I think. Maybe. That is the plan. Because I'm trying to not leave sandstone bases around. And this is one I'm going to be keeping for a while, whereas most of the others I don't keep for a very long time. I kind of just kill them off pretty quickly.
I was trying to pick up the cheetah that I killed, but I'm out of stamina, or calories, or whatever.
Not good.
And it's in the water.
Even worse.
So let me find something I can give myself a little bit of calories with so I can pick up that. I see a pineapple.
Hey, SpongeBob. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Okay. Second, observe any element porous is he. Still no? You sure? I'm getting disappointed now. I thought maybe, but I guess not. All right. Well, I guess not everybody watched TV as a child.
Alright, got the one. Where's the other one? Oh, there's a shark.
No. Oh, insulated wood. Jesus. He loves me, Jesus. He does.
Alright. I killed 2 cheetahs and then whatever this little creature is.
I have a drawing rack. Then drop on the deck and flop like a fish. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. Alright. I was out of something in this game. Very predictable. You know?
Yeah.
Just saying. Just saying. Trying to make a dismantling bench. Not exactly going how I would like.
That do its thing. And I'll continue to work on what I was working on. This tree needs to be cut down. It's going to be in the way.
Well, that makes sense. Jenny told me that good boys listen to their mamas. And she said I wasn't a good boy. I think Jenny's a poopy head.
This thing that I have is started.
my sister hated that movie, but that's because her name is Jenny. Definitely have SpongeBob on the SpongeBob Terrapin. Really? I got 400. That's funny. I gotta stop this thing manually when it goes. And then over here, we're gonna drop some. Oh, I didn't even need to drop any off. What did I need to complete this? Resin. I need to do that anyways. That's good. Okay, cool. You just choose this and say craft. I need mostly stone. Yeah. It's interesting how quickly you can get to the point to where you can make real materials to be able to build bases and stuff with, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, I did start with some good tools.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the other thing. Because the guy said he would give you a pet, and he lets you choose your pet. And some of them are kind of cool. They're like the well, they're just cool. It's like a beginning pet.
No,
Like
yeah, I
really
saw
cool.
that. I went in there not too long ago.
Yeah, like the insect thing on the left with the weird tentacly mouth, right? Those things spit acid.
Yeah.
Not happy fighting those sometimes, because if you screw up and you're not paying attention or whatever, they can well, they can surprise you and it doesn't feel good, you know. And you're like, damn it. At least that's how I feel. Maybe that's just me. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't fight them very often.
Yeah. I fight them. Just don't enjoy their company. I don't think you guys need that. Whoops. I want to keep the devil's bone meal. Oh, I should have. I forgot to check the rhino after I killed it to be able to get the loot that it had.
Nice.
Well, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I killed it, run away. Oh no, that's right, because I didn't kill it. It was about to kill my follower. Yeah, that's right. That's why I ran on that one. I was like, fuck that. I forgot. Yep. That was a moment. Felt really special there. I felt really smart. Yeah, smart like Jenny. Jenny. Jenny, such a smart girl. Yeah, do you know where the camp is that has the werewolves in the middle of it?
Yeah.
It's like just yeah, that's where this base is at. Because they have bearers here, and oh, I gave Winkle the bearer, the named one. He was all excited about it, which is good because it's a good bearer. So hopefully it will, get him where he needs to be.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. It's closer to the bearer that I have. I think it actually might even be better than the bearer I have because I didn't check that one, right? Because I never set it down to figure out how it could level or how it did. So he got that experience, which he was really excited about. Or at least he seemed to like, I should say. So, yeah, hopefully it does well. It should do good though, because it's a named bearer and seems pretty good. Definitely has more space if nothing else. Craft 5. I love the fact that I can like spin up a bunch of furnaces and it doesn't affect me in the long run other than making things go faster. It's kind of cool,
Yeah.
because you can just destroy them and get all of your resources back. I'm like, whatever. Like this whole base, if I just get tired of it, I'll just take it back. Let's take all the shit back and be like, I'll move it over here. It's such an easy thing to do.
It's so hard just to get these fucking skills.
I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure I need carpentry for. Oh no, it's logging. Okay.
That's a good thing. Logging is good. I think. Right? Is it good?
I think so.
Well, there you go. See, it's a good thing. I knew
Now,
that.
to be able to do what I needed to do, I already had what I needed. I thought I actually had to learn carpentry in order to use the carpentry bench, but I just needed to know logging to use it. So.
Ah, I see. Oh, there we go. Oops. That stays on there. Finish off whatever you got. Oh, no, never mind. I'm just putting a recycler down. Because that is the last thing I have to do in this base, which will just help accelerate everything, because then I can just recycle fucking everything that I get, Okay, why can't I place it? What do I need now? Insulated. Oh, that's right. I made dried wood. I did not turn the dried wood into insulated wood. Oh, god damn it. And it takes fucking resin. Oh, I always need more resin.
I'm finally able to make the hewn logs that I need. So I can actually make a decent building.
Okay. Oops, I needed that. I do not want to punch my own stuff. Oh, I love when that happens. It's such a great thing when my guy is so graceful. Just punches the shit out of everything he has. It's just beautiful to watch.
Sounds about right.
It's like watching somebody who's mildly retarded smash their face against a wall while wearing a helmet. You know, it just feels safe, but it feels, you know. Okay, so I have a, oh, that's a hunter's set. I have a leather pouch, a burlap pouch, and a cloth pouch. One of them is supposed to be about done, though. I don't, can't. Oh, no, those are in its inventory, not mine. So I can put my stuff. Huh. I think it's the burlap pouch is the one that I needed for that spell. Oh no, that's weird. Every time I open up this campfire, it has something different in it. So confusing.
I actually, instead of filling that in, I actually kind of want to cut this back to here anyways. So we will just dig this out. So it's gonna cut out to right there. I should be able to make the road stamping tool. Or stone road tool. 10 stone for that though, so I need to go collect some stone. Oh, that's right. I need basic engineering for that. That was one of the reasons why I wanted basic engineering. Which I need. Yes.
Bless you.
That I need carpentry. geology, masonry. Actually, get that pretty easily. All I gotta do is sleep until I get another star to spend.
I hear a 172 flying overhead.
A what?
Cessna 172.
Oh.
It's a smaller plane. I recognize the engine noise. And you can tell by the altitude. Sort of what's going on there. Right, there we go. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Let's say SpongeBob SquarePants. And I say, absorbent in yellow and porous is he. Yeah, I know I'm not being real entertaining over here.
You're good.
Yeah.
Right now, it's not very entertaining what's going on my screen either. I'm literally just having my character sleep until I can earn another experience star to go into gathering, so I can make the things that I need to make.
That makes sense. It does.
And there we go. Now I can get up. Let's eat those two things real quick. Now I can go ahead and spec into gathering. And then now I can do... Oh, I need 15 raw food. Okie dokie. Time to go get that.
Raw food. Huh? It's an interesting thing. You need it for a specific reason, I'm guessing.
Yeah, for crafting.
I see.
I just spec'd into gathering so that way I can make the gathering research papers. So that way I can get carpentry. Which once I have carpentry, I can get make the papers that I need to make for basic engineering. Once I have basic engineering, I can then make the road tool, which will allow me to create roads.
No. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take my tower down today, the one that I put in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't really need it. It was put there for a specific purpose, and it's outlived its purpose. So, off with its head. Unless you have use for it, of course.
I do not.
Happy to keep it, but I don't think it has a purpose. So,
And if you're not using it, it's best to not keep it.
yeah, no, it's a pain in the ass. Keep it, but it's got a lot of stuff. You know, so to speak. Jesus. See what you did? This is your fault now. I blame you. Not even have contact with the ground. Well, how about you try putting it on the ground? My guy's like holding it and it's floating in the air even when it... Oh, there we go. I guess I just needed to put my thing away and then bring it back out again. No, that is not what she said, so...
Sure about that?
No, I'm not, because I wasn't there for it afterwards. Actually, I mean, it's possible, you know. Heard worse.
Just pumping and dumping?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, nice. I have no arrows left, so I can't keep trying to kill the bison. Let's see what my deconstruction benchmark is so far. Well, 44 steel altogether. That's a good haul. It's a good starting point. You know? Nonsense.
Cost me almost nothing to make it, so.
Still nonsense.
Additional 24 steel bars on that one. Oh, by the way, I tried to take the kitty cat as a companion with me out to go fight things to level it up, to see what would happen. Never showed up.
Yeah, it doesn't fight.
Yeah.
I told you that. It literally will just sit there and lick its paw.
Yeah, I was trying to get it to level up or something, you know.
It'll
I
still
did
level. But when you're killing stuff, it'll still gain XP.
Yeah. Oh, it wasn't doing anything. It was just sitting there. It was really sad.
I leveled up the cat that we have by like 2 levels.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and you experienced the same thing I did. It was pointless.
Yeah.
I can-
I did sit there and I told it to go attack a wolf, and it did nothing. I thought it'd be
Yeah,
pretty funny to have a house cat kill a wolf, but
Yeah, I was trying to do all that kind of stuff too, and it wouldn't. It just, I felt a little dumb at the end of it.
like, I felt like it would be
Well-
absolutely hilarious to have just this badass fucking PvP fucking house cat, especially since they're so small you can't see them in the grass.
Yeah, I think it would. Alright, so the question is what do I make? Do this in Aquilonian, Arena, Argosian, Bridges. No, Frontier. Well, Frontier's actually kind of good. Frontier is very sort of gothic and, like fuck 'em up theme, I would do this in dungeon, but there are not even triangle pieces in dungeon. Like, it's something you just can't do. I can do it in Namidian. You're doing Storm Glass. Hello.
Hey there, Mr. Winkle. Just a heads up, I am currently streaming.
I'm aware.
What as fuck too?
I do know how to read.
Hear about that?
I heard it was a fallacy, but clearly, yeah. I don't care what they say about you, man. I think you're all right.
Currently streaming Eco.
Yeah, I saw how long you're going to be on it.
Huh?
I said, yeah, I saw how long you think you're going to be on it.
I think.
How long are you going to play Eco?
Potentially the whole stream. Because I'm actually very much enjoying what I'm doing right now. Currently working on trying to get the road tool, which is proving to be a pain in the ass. So when you're soloing, you gotta learn everything. I basically just ended up putting my character into bed and letting time fast forward while I gained all the stars that I needed to go into lumbering, mining, and gathering.
Ooh, fancy.
Would you be mad if I said I'm downloading it now?
No, if you want to join, you can join. If anything, the more people that are playing, the more entertaining it's going to be, considering the game is very much geared towards cooperation.
Lies.
I even said on stream that if people decide that they want to join, they're welcome to go into the YouTube channel description for our channel and join the Discord, and then they can let us know that they want to join the Eco server. And if people genuinely become interested, I will look into making it a server that's continuously running versus only running when I'm playing. Because it would be interesting to do one of those simulating civilization types of things with it. I actually really enjoy watching those videos, and I would love to do one of those challenges myself, but I don't have enough followers to organize something like that.
That's like different groups of people making their own civilization and and shit, right?
Yeah, like there's one that I watched where it was 100 people simulating civilization on Rust, which was very interesting. I've seen it on Rust, on Zomboid, on Minecraft, on Eco. Eco are the ones that are most interesting though, because Eco is that type of game that it's meant for that kind of shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say Eco has the inbuilt features to really manage that shit.
But I found out if I stream on Twitch, Eco actually has Twitch integration, where people that are watching your stream can actually participate in votes.
Huh. Uncle.
So they can participate in the elections, they can participate in the voting on different laws and bills and stuff like that, which I think is kind of cool. It's not like crazy integrated or anything like that, but it's enough to where your viewers feel that they are involved in the decisions being made on your game.
That's what I think about it.
Agreed.
Be quiet, you pig. You spent $60 on Domino's yesterday.
Okay. I ate
Wow,
it
just airing out all of his dirty laundry, huh?
You weren't supposed to tell anyone. I did. Oh, it was good too. Yeah, I do. I still have a little bit left I can eat today, which is nice.
That's one thing I do like about Domino's is even with today's economy, they haven't changed their pricing when it comes to that $6.99 deal. It's stayed that way, and I really enjoy that. So if we want to eat out or we want pizza, it's actually affordable.
They're fairly profitable as a company. They can afford a little bit of loss here and there. So yeah. And a lot of that is franchise as well, so it's going to be franchise dependent for your area, unless it's a national promotion and deal, in which case, well, they don't have a choice.
The $6.99 is a national thing.
Yeah, well, they don't have a choice then.
Yeah, I very much enjoy that because, like I said, it's affordable. Like depending on what you're doing, it could actually potentially be cheaper just to fucking do that. Is like to go to to buy a DiGiorno's from the grocery store. DiGiorno's is $10 a pizza.
Better than DiGiorno. Just ask Smoke.
So like you could go to Domino's and spend $6.99 on the same size pizza, and you don't have to cook it.
You know, they have this electric vehicle in Amsterdam, and because everybody rides bicycles, so this is an electric scooter, and because people kept getting run over by scooters, Domino's put a little speaker on it so that when it was on, it sounded like it was running because it'd go dum 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 whenever they say Domino's, dum 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 Domino's, dum 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 pizza.
That's fucking hilarious.
It's fucking great. Honestly, marketing wise, I still like it. I'm not even part of them anymore. I'm just like, oh, dude, that was cool.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. They've done some pretty fucking creative shit. I'll be honest. Their marketing team. They did not just sit idly by.
As cool as that is, you're just begging for that to leach into everything. Every electric vehicle is going to be McDonald's. Every vehiple. Everyone.
I would hate that.
I would fucking love it, honestly. It's fucking hilarious.
All electric vehicles would be like Ford built, Ford tough. Shit like that instead of fucking engine noises.
Well, so like Tesla already has it. I'm sure other electric cars have it too, but with Tesla, you can already change what your car sounds like. Like there's one person that actually made his Tesla make like bubble machine sounds, so when it's driving down the road, it sounds like a bubble machine.
Yeah,
you know what they're gonna do?
My boss had an electric car out there, and because it had no engine noise, instead he had a button he could press to make it sound like it was a race car or a normal car. And he would turn it on the race car noise, so he would sound like he's fast. He wasn't. and it was just, I don't know. It was one of those things, you know, where you're like,
Look,
okay, yeah.
I'm just imagining this as like a Black Mirror situation where there are freaking. I think Amazon is already, Amazon already tried this with like, what is it called? Their
Sorry.
Kindles and shit, or like
Yeah.
their tablets, where you could get the normal one or the ad one, which is cheaper, but it forces ads down your throat. Like you like to log in, it'll or to turn it on, it I has to play like 5 minutes of ads or whatever the fuck it is. It's gonna be like
Yeah.
that with electric cars. It's gonna be you get in it and it's gonna play freaking 2.5 minutes of fucking adverts for whatever before you even get to drive your car.
I don't think it'll be before you can drive your car because there is certain restrictions with stuff, but I think for you to potentially activate certain features, like let's say maybe around Bluetooth, like if you want to Bluetooth your phone, oh, you either pay a premium subscription or watch this ad. I don't think it's going to be for physically driving your car though, because I don't think that they would actually be allowed to do that, make it so you cannot drive your car unless you watch an ad, because that could potentially cause some safety risks too. Like let's say you're in an emergency and you need to get into your car and drive away. Like let's say you're being pursued by somebody that's trying to harm you. You're not going to have the time to sit there and watch an ad and get away safely. I feel like that would cause some genuine issues. But when it comes to maybe with the additional features, I could see that potentially becoming a thing. Because they're already trying to do the subscription bullshit on the electric cars where you've got to pay a monthly subscription. I know they've done it on some things as well, but like I know Dodge is talking about having it to where you got to pay a subscription to access the performance package and shit like that.
Yeah.
Mostly like heated seats and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
the thing
Yeah,
is,
so
the
it's like-
vehicles have it there, but it's like, fuck all that, dude. I will never buy one of those cars in my life.
I believe it was Tesla where they're like, oh yeah, we're just gonna ship every car with heated seatings because it's cheaper, and
Yeah.
then if you want it, you're gonna have to pay for it. Like you're gonna have to pay extra even though it's already in the car.
Yep. Yeah. I don't think Tesla's not the one who started that though. It
No.
started by one of the.
It was one of
general-
the major companies that were already around before. I don't remember which one.
It was either like Mercedes or Audi, or it might have been BMW, but I didn't think it was. I thought it was like.
I thought it was one of the American companies.
No, it was no. Well, I don't know. You know what we could do? We have this cool thing called Google.
Whoa,
You
whoa,
can-
whoa, whoa, whoa! No, they have enough of the market. Use Yahoo.
Yahoo!
Actually, I've been using Bing lately because I get better results. Honestly.
No, fuck
Yes.
Bing.
Microsoft is back.
Alright, so now I need masonry, so I need to collect another 30 pineapples.
You and your fucking pineapples, man. Look,
Hey,
we get you got your own.
I love
place,
pineapple on
pineapple,
pizza, so I'm gonna use pineapples as much as I can.
Oh, is that what you're? Is that what it is? It's. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Yeah.
Pineapples
smoked upside
belong
down
on pizza.
pineapple pizza.
I don't care what anybody says, and if I lose subscribers over it, then fuck them. Pineapple belongs on pizza.
That would be the funniest thing. I like pineapple on pizza. I had pineapple yesterday on pizza.
Pineapple only belongs on pizza if it's alongside ham. Otherwise, I don't care.
I mean, so in Jamaica they have a pineapple pizza that also has plantains on it.
I'm not a
That's
fan of
actually pretty
plantain.
good. I didn't think I would be, but grilled plantains are actually decent. I was
Oh yeah, I
surprised.
like. Dude, plantains are good, but I do not want plantains on my pizza. That's weird.
I'm not gonna
I
say
thought
it's
that was
weird
weird.
because if you like plantains, it could potentially be something that you can enjoy.
You like
But the
plantains?
people that bug me are the people that love pizza, love pineapple, but think it just does not belong on it. That's the one that bugs me. It's like you love both of the things, but you don't want them together.
I mean, it's a good sweet savory thing for me.
Yeah. Exactly.
I will say that the UK has one of the best pizzas for Domino's, period. And a lot of people, and this is the thing, most people have never tried this, so I get it. But they have the cheeseburger pizza, and it tastes
Oh yeah, that's the
fantastic.
thing out here too. When I was living in
Mhm.
Nebraska, with the Shell gas station I was working for, we made pizzas, and one of the pizzas we offered was a cheeseburger pizza.
Does it have elastic dill pickle slices on it?
Yeah, has literally
Okay,
everything.
then that means it's got the right ingredients. Honestly, it's funny because Domino's, it was their number one selling pizza when they introduced it. And then they started running low. The supplier